Hello everybody and welcome to TCG Cardshop Sim. Last time we had a very unfortunate card draw that really didn't go well. It was very underwhelming. Hello Mom, welcome to the stream. Just basically getting started here. I do need to do a small pull for all the packs to restock. I always save that for this in case we get a god pack or ultra legendary rare kind of situation. But beyond that, I also am going to be talking about today, I will be talking about the Nintendo Direct. Which, really, honestly, has me a bit miffed. I'm not gonna lie. So, that should be fun. Anyways, let's first get started. Hold on 2 seconds. There we go. Sure, why not? Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna get into the Nintendo Direct as soon as we start the big poll. 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. Never mind, we're going straight into the big poll. I forgot that we did that little pull to end off. Or did I actually do a pull off stream? I don't think I did any kind of card openings. I never do any card openings off stream. So I guess we just jump right into it. Everything's been priced, so if worst comes to worst and we get bad pulls again, we can do one shopping day. Sell as many of those cards as we can. 7,000. Are you ready? Alright. So, I was watching the Nintendo Direct, and I had a huge list of notes that I was planning on going through. And I was just watching and enjoying it. I was like, this Direct is... I was enjoying the Direct because I knew there was a lot of things that people were really hyped for. There was even a few really cool announcements I was kind of hyped for. Until I reached the Pokemon portion. But it turns out that upon further research, the Nintendo Direct is slightly worse than I thought. First off, they had a Super Mario 40th anniversary celebration kind of situation. Sorry, I'm moving stuff on my desk so I have more room so I can move, so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Anywho, so they announced the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which, after the success of the Super Mario movie, not really that big of a surprise. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool, you know, they're going through some of the fan favorite games and kind of making movies out of them. That's neat. Then we got Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 releases for the Switch 2, which I'm like, that's actually really cool, because I know that they're a lot of people's favorite games. So already the Direct seemed super promising. I was super excited. They even have a Rosalina storybook official, like, release. Because, I don't know much about Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, but there's a character named Rosalina that often is reading a book, or is like, it's based on a storybook or something like that. The adventure Mario goes on. And, they're actually releasing, like, a real-world version of Rosalina's story of, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Which is really cool, actually. I thought that was super awesome. So, I'm doing things a little out of order. Fast forward just a tiny bit after the Direct, and I start seeing videos of people being mad about Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And I'm like, okay, why are they in such a huff, you know? So I looked into it a little bit. It turns out that the original Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were like $20 when they first came out. Super duper cheap. $20 to $30. The bundle version of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch is $70. Which is like, okay, 2 games, that's not bad, but the separate versions, if you buy them individually, it costs $80. Bear in mind, both games back in the day used to cost $20 to $30, so at max you were looking at $60. That's a $20 increase. With nothing more than visual upgrades. $56. So I can see why people are kind of mad about that. Then they decided, after a bunch more Mario-related things that, like new releases, a new Yoshi game, things like that, which I'm not really going to talk about, because this is more of a Nintendo is a jerk rant. Even though I started off with, like, talking about how great the Direct itself was. That was fast. Sorry, just a random spammer. I'm like, okay, you know, it started off strong. I didn't know about the pricing until after the Direct, because I don't think they mentioned the pricing anywhere, so they literally hid the pricing because they knew they were being greedy with it. And then we have, the next big announcement, the Nintendo Classic Virtual Boy, is coming to the Switch 2. Basically, a very old console is getting game ports ported to it on kind of like its own in-house built emulator. And I was like, okay, well that's neat. But it turns out the accessory that more than likely will be the best way of getting the full experience or whatever will be $100 for an accessory. That's kind of freaking ridiculous considering how old it is. 114. But to me, that wasn't bad. Like, I didn't know about the pricing either, but I'm like, fans, okay, whatever, they'll chill out. It's not really required. At least I don't think it's required to play the games. So, At least it's not kind of like walling them off. Then we get to a little bit later on in the direct. They had a game that looked like Pixelmon from Minecraft a little bit to me. Maybe like with better, slightly better blocky graphics. And it was called Pokapia. And I'm like, this is obviously... Yeah, the box does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. Gotten like 2 or 3 cards out of it. But it's not over yet. There's still a chance. 73. There we go. Little bit of life. So about like 200, something like that. 300. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. So, anywho, yeah, 100%. I'm confident in that. But anyways, so the Minecraft ripoff, I don't know if they give a price point or whatever. I'm like, this is clearly their answer, or their attempt to answer what they, a Minecraft mod called Cobblemon or Pixelmon. One of the two. Alright, 231. Already almost as good as the first box. And 1 card. So, I'm just like... Yeah, okay, this is kind of like their answer. Hopefully they don't start attacking Minecraft and trying to get those mods taken down because they're Nintendo. And they can't they can't, God forbid they let their fans actually create something they enjoy because they enjoy the product. And they're not going to be selling it or making money off of it. It's just a fan project. And they decide to destroy it because, ooh, my property, it's mine. I don't want anyone else to have it. No one can mod it or do anything with it because we're greedy. Then, Pokemon Legends ZA was their next huge announcement I wanted to talk about. Was alright. I'm like, okay, new trailer, you know, new megas, cool, whatever. Then we get to the point where I decided to basically not talk about the 1,000 other Nintendo Direct announcements, some of which were actually really cool, because this actually legitimately pissed me off with how greedy Nintendo is. And that is, they have Pokemon Z and A, or Legends Z and A DLC 50. Bear in mind, the game isn't even out yet, and they are trying to convince people to buy fucking DLC for a game they don't have. A game that may not even be good. And they are trying to convince people to buy DLC for it. God knows how much that DLC is actually worth. 30, 40 bucks? Given Nintendo? That is just the height of greed, in my opinion. here, let's try and convince people our game is good by putting out DLC before it even comes out to entice them. Are you so desperate for money because you are losing so bad against Palworld right now that you need to try and get that greedy? If you're that desperate, then fucking stop what you're doing and being a dick of a company. It's not difficult. Give up the Palworld lawsuit and move on. And people would more than happily pay for DLC for a Pokemon game that doesn't come out. Or that isn't even out yet. Because they're excited for it. Instead, you piss off your fanbase, 54, and then try to shove DLC down their throat. And that's kind of the main point I wanted to actually talk about. Was given everything Nintendo has been doing and ruining fan projects and destroying fan works and these petty lawsuits, they are so desperate to win because they feel Palworld is a threat because their games aren't selling as good because they've gotten lazy and complacent. So God forbid they have a challenge and have to improve on their work. And now this? It really actually, like, made me mad. And I threw away my entire list of, the Nintendo Direct stuff, and just made those few, like, bullet points. The only other thing that I will talk about, something I hope comes to PC, which it probably won't because Nintendo, once again, are greedy and they want their exclusives, is, they're re-releasing Danganronpa 2, which is actually one of my favorite, like, visual novel series because it's actually so interesting. They're re-releasing it with brand new what-if scenarios and new storylines and, like, a new mode. So I'm actually really excited to see, like, that game and what changes they made to it. Like, what did they add? What does the new mode entail? 366. 399. God tier pack. 328. 280. 344. 260. 277. That's not bad. That is entirely not bad for a God pack. Granted, it's not like the 6K God pack I'm eventually hoping to get, but I will definitely take those. Yeah. That was a good pack. It was a really good God pack. But yeah. Well, I know for sure that last time I didn't get a single God pack, So the cards are not actually dictated the minute you buy them. Like, it's not a set thing, it is complete random RNG what you get. Because some games will have it that if you, like, open a certain pack or whatever, or do a certain thing, the result is always the same because it is based on the day, rather than RNG in itself. Now, what occurs on that day, depending on the event, is RNG based. Like in Stardew Valley, or no, it's not Stardew Valley. I forget which game it is, but like, no matter how many times you go back and redo the same thing, it's always going to be the same result because the RNG rolled that to be the determining factor for like the day in game. So some games have it set like that, and I was worried it would be like that with the card pulls, but apparently it isn't. So I've been doing nothing but opening cards and talking, Mom. In fact, through that whole Nintendo rant, I was doing nothing but opening and talking. How do you think we got the God Pack mid-rant? $58. And bear in mind, throughout this entire thing, I haven't missed one card. $299. But yeah. So I've really felt like I really wanted to talk about that whole direct and kind of like everything about it. That really irked me because I wanted to bring, even if my video is only seen by 2 people or 1 person, I want to bring more attention to that. Because there are people who will defend Nintendo to their dying breath, and I wish they would just wake up and realize that Nintendo isn't the company that we thought it used to be. We used to believe that it was a company for the gamers because of all the amazing directs and all the amazing announcements and all the stuff they used to do. But even if they started out that way, it's not them anymore. They're corporate. They believe in the bottom dollar and they don't give a crap how many fans they hurt or reject in order to get it. And it's very disappointing. And that is the end of the Nintendo rant. I will talk about it no more. Two seconds, chat. There we go. I had a really good series of games off stream of Splitgate 2. Really solid games. One, I think I got 30 plus kills. I didn't record it or anything, so I have no proof, but I feel like I'm finally starting to kind of find my groove a little bit. Even though I'm still not doing good at all, hardly. Like every now and then I pop off. Every great once in a while. I do want to save. Because that God Pack was really good. And I don't want to waste it. So yeah, that was kind of my weekend. Other than that, I was pretty chill. Not much of any note happened. So how was everybody else's weekend? I just realized I majorly fucked up. Oh well. I forgot to hit the record button. Which means I'm gonna have to rip the VOD. Oh well. 52. That's typically why I leave in the starting soon, because sometimes I forget to do it entirely. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Basically it means after stream I need to download the VOD, and if it doesn't download correctly, I'm just gonna have to record over this, I'm gonna have to record a brief intro and then basically 68, re-record over the entire VOD. 70. 50. was a god pack. Only a couple of the cards were good, though. Still, it's a god pack. I'll take it. Worst comes to worst, I have to get off computer for 3 hours while, yeah. That's worst case scenario. If the download for whatever reason doesn't work, but if it works, I don't have to do that. So it's been a while since I actually forgot to start recording for YouTube. 309. 150. After this box, I'll do a total cost check-in. So that's after this box. Oh, I forgot to mention that the tasty jams I am listening to in the background with my own headset is background music for gaming, background music for live streams, no copyright songs, NCS. Not video game remixes, they're just like different music entirely. A lot of techno beats, a lot of, like, pretty good stuff. Not, like, super hype, but, like, definitely upbeat and definitely energetic. $54. I caught it as I clicked. Alright, what are we up to now? Almost 4,000. Not bad. For the few boxes we've managed to open. Actually, we started with 10 and we're down to 6, so we've opened a total of 8 boxes. 32 times 2 for one big box. So 4 times 2, and that's 8. And I'm confident we can get through this box before the first break of stream. Ah. Well, there's definitely lyrics to some of these songs too, which is really nice. So it's not just beat, it's actual music. Which is probably copyrighted all the heckin' back. But you know what? I'm the one who's listening to it. And I don't think any of it's coming through on Steam, or stream, so we're good. I think I've actually heard a few of these songs before. $52. Might actually be able to get another box or two down before we take our first break. Especially at this rate. And it's a big, like, 3-hour playlist by itself, so I'll be able to listen to a majority of it, if not all of it, before stream ends. get cards. Come on. We still got a ways to go before we break even. $419. And a ghost rare. That was nice. I think we can get through... Okay, there we go. I think we can get through this last box. 125. There will be under half the boxes left going into break 1. If not, we might actually be able to get even more done than that. I wouldn't mind going over just a little bit over to go to break. I can definitely say that that God Pack was absolutely huge. That's 2K. We would have only been at maybe... I would say it helped quite a bit, considering we haven't really gotten much huge since then. Like, we've gotten a few things, but without it, we would still be 1 or 2K. And we're half the boxes down. So, I would say it was a huge help. $54. 124. Yeah. Cards had a pretty good start on that second box. And then that God pack, but cards aren't being nice anymore. But we still got plenty of packs to go, so I'm not worried. $56. $58. $95. Yep. Grab this last box and open it. I'll take a break after I get through all these packs. Shouldn't be too much over the top of the hour. Whew. 54. Very quiet streak so far. 16. 2 more handfuls. Alright. We have 3 boxes left of the first set of 10. What is our total price at so far? About 2021 dollars away off the top of my head to break even. I think we can get that in 3 boxes. Really? Only 19,000? Are you sure about that? Because if we have 7,000 minus... I'm gonna do the math real quick because I'm taking a break anyways. 7,000 minus 4979. Yep, 2021. I was right. Alright, well, anyways. I'm gonna take a quick break. So, this is a stretch break. Go ahead, get up, get a drink, get some food, stretch your legs, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, I am back, everybody. Whew. Alright, you ready? Alright, cool. Double checking. There's one other thing I kind of wanted to touch on, but not because it's a serious topic, but because it's absolutely hilarious to me. You might actually get a kick out of this one, Mom. So, I forget whether it was on SmackDown or Raw, and I forget whether it was this week or last week, but during a wrestling segment, 296, John Cena was fighting someone, facing someone, and Brock Lesnar, who he's involved in a storyline with, attacked him and his opponent, and did his finisher, the F5, on him. But in doing so, he actually ripped his pants. Like, you could actually see his underwear as he left the ring. And he even made a comment to the cameraman. 54. 73. God pack, but it's not going to be strong enough to get me there. 53. Couple of cards. It's a good start. I guess that's a demigod, never mind. God pack is like 100 and above. So I got a huge kick out of that. I'm like, for all of wrestling's faults, I really hope that wasn't staged. Because that would make it even funnier. If it was staged, it would have been kind of a comedy genius on WWE's part. But then again, you're having your villain do that, so I don't know, you know? But I still got a kick out of it. Chat. That's fine. That'll work. Drinking some water here. 58. Alright. $163. $65. After this box, we'll do another check-in. Unless we hit something big. $144. what I can actually do, I think, is instead of doing my outro... actually, no. Never mind. I was trying to think of another way of getting around having to record over everything and have it all janky and whatnot, but it's fine. What I think is going to happen is it's going to let me download the file correctly and not have any issues. I'm going to try to will that into happening. So I've been watching more My Hero lately in anticipation for the final season coming out. Don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming eventually. And I've gotten, no spoilers, to the overhaul overhaul. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. The final part of the overhaul saga. Or, arc. It's just cool. It's a good show. I might have found a favorite power. I always thought, like, the main cast's powers were so cool. But they have some really unique and original powers out there in the show. What are we at? Because we have one box left. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 55. $70. Gonna be close. $54. $56. 73. Booyah! We broke even, 1,338. Alright, so what is our profit at right now? This might be a god pack, never know. $531 profit. Alright. Nope, not a god pack, but I'll take it. Alright. 53. Last handful of packs. False god pack. That's it. Looking at these cards. Yeah. Not that crazy or impressive, but still got quite a few of them. I could open shop, or I could go for more cards. Personally, more cards. $7K. let's get started. Hopefully this one will be better. Well, at least we have a 500 head start, or a 600 head start, right? 1,338. Yep, now I have even more. I'm letting you do you the way you do it. My brain kind of fried there for a second. 54. $235. I've actually heard this song I'm currently listening to on many YouTube outros. It's kind of cool to hear the full song. $50. $58. $56. Pseudo God Pack. Or a demigod, I should say. Pseudo was the wrong word. 51. Hold on, my computer shut down. 56. I don't have chat. 2 seconds, chat. Sorry. I don't know why my computer does this to me sometimes. I'm glad you can hear me. 56. I'm sure you've already gotten that one. I'm just double checking some stuff here. Okay, good. Everything seems fine. Everything seems good. I hate when it does that. Okay. 16 cards left for this one. Sorry, he tried to go down the wrong pipe. Okay. I'm good. $178. Alright. First save of the new packs. And get right back to it. They're just starting to put me to sleep. $57. 209. Oh, 292. 344. Oh, I thought it was a god pack. I thought for sure it was a god pack, but it wasn't. $434. I think that's my second ghost rare of the day, which is not bad. There we go. 5,289. How much are we in the positives? $2,285 profit. Nice. Let's see if we can't make that much bigger, shall we? Yep. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think we were gonna break even last time. I thought even though we barely got over, I didn't think that we would. I was very skeptical. So to have that monster hit, that feels good. feel nice regardless, but it feels even better coming off of that. $334. False God Pack. $50. I got a tickle in the back of my throat. All of the money. I want the money. $70. Another false god pack. see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. Boxes left. I think we can get down 1 or 2 more before the next break. Leave us with 5 or so boxes for the next final leg of the stream. Open a shop for a day. Maybe. 441. I'm excited because there's an update coming for this game here soon. Even though they just released an update, they have a little something special planned. 55. I went over it before stream. 70. 51. And since there's no real 50. Deity pack. Like a demigod pack. But there's not really much to talk about because they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some quality of life improvements and a special little surprise. So, I'm very, very curious on what that might be. $58. $209. $53. $325. I am getting a lot of ghost rares today. To that I say, heck yeah. 123. Yep. Just a couple more handfuls of packs. Just 2 more handfuls, I think. And then, it'll be break time anyways, so... I see. $288. Last handful. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. 6 boxes. We can knock that out in less than an hour. Alright. 4,000 in the positives. 4,482. That's pretty good. Alright, cool. It's break time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This is a stretch break, so get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, do whatever you need to do. And I will see you in just a little bit. Be right back. Alrighty then. I'm back. Man. Ah. That's all I have to say is blah. Anywho. Alright. Let's get back to it. We have 6 boxes left. Well, welcome back. Let's hope these boxes are big. That would be awesome. Yep. Every time I take a break, or I would hope every time I take a break, anyone who needs to do anything, I take a long enough break for them to get it done. Now, if I ever reached affiliate level 73, which would mean I would start getting paid, I more than likely would not only be streaming longer, but take longer breaks. Along with a lot of other things. Oh, I know. I didn't get a god pack that, though. At least not one that was worth slowing down for. Ah, I see. Well, you can only tell it's a god pack after the first, like, 2 cards. Because you can get back-to-back hits, but it's rare to get 3 back-to-back hits. Even though it does happen. 50. Had a burp and, had something in my throat there a little bit. So, oh, one more thing I need to do. There we go. Now I can see chat fully. $309. $53. 288. There we go. Yeah, a million times better. I'm going to be playing more Slay the Spire tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. I've really been enjoying Slay the Spire, to be honest. I had stopped because I was getting kind of like too much of the same thing kind of situation. Kind of like with how I'm starting to feel about Enter the Gungeon now. 1,291. But I feel like I'm just so close to getting the past that I can't stop. I have to keep trying, you know? So it's one of those things. However, I might just kind of experiment with, maybe play Peak instead of, Enter the Gungeon for Thursday. I don't know. I don't have anyone to play with, so it's gonna be kind of a boring stream, but I do like the game from what I played of it. I believe that it's one of those types of games where, yeah, you can play it on your own. It's just funner with a group. It's kind of how I feel about Splitgate 2. I've noticed. Because lately I've been playing with this other player named Aconite. And, whenever I play with her on her stream, I have a lot of fun. Like, even I'm not streaming when I do it, but, like, I just enjoy it a lot more. Even though we don't really talk all that much, or say anything really relevant other than callouts, I just find it a lot more enjoyable. And it's kind of how I felt when playing with Juice and Phoenix as well. Back when we played OG Splitgate. But then I kind of came into my own, I feel like, on Splitgate. Not to where I was like one of the top dogs. Like no one could touch me. Like I wasn't God Particle or even Code Phoenix level of gameplay. But I was able to actually have top frag a few times, or well, fourth of a group of like 10 people. 334. And that was like at the very, very, very end. Once I really started getting into portaling. But I feel like it's just with how different the game is. I enjoy it way more with friends than I would ever solo. And I feel like Splitgate, the original, before it went offline, I was enjoying it just as much by myself as with friends, except for Super Customs. Super Customs will always be the funnest times I had in Splitgate. Because it's where I met Aconite and God Particle. So many other people. Like, even now to this day, I kind of talk with here and there. Like sometimes when I'm just hanging around Phoenix, they'll pop in and say hello and we'll chill and have fun. watch out on his servers and stuff. $65. $54. $57. You told me to slow down. 56. I'm kidding. 53. 52. Oh, come on, you know I'm joking with you. Let me have my fun. Sticks tongue out. Deserved, but still. I deserve that, but still. I think I probably will wind up opening the shop for a day. Nice! I could afford another card opening if I really, really wanted to. But I think I'd rather just let the profits roll in. Open the shop for a day. $220. $50. We got 4 boxes left. Sometime this year, Freerun Season 2 should be coming out too, which is another thing I'm super duper hyped for. Freerun is such an amazing show. In fact, a lot of anime that I like are getting a second or new season sometime this year, if not a little bit later. There's Black Clover, there's Frieren. Those are confirmed for this year. There's... what's the show? My Hero, which is its final season, which should be coming out either this year or next year. So I have a lot of shows I really need to fully catch up on. Then again, with Black Clover, I pretty much watched like 90% of it before I stopped. Maybe like a season or two out of all the other seasons I watched. Even though technically, since Black Clover is getting season 2, which is kind of like, personally I think it's already been more than one season because of the amount of episodes, but that's just me. I've never understood how a 16 episode series can be called one season, and then you have like Pokemon that has over 200 episodes per season or something like that. I don't understand how the season system works for anime. Depends on how much they can cram before they need to take a break. I don't know. I want to say that I heard something about Hunter x Hunter maybe getting a new season. Not this year for sure, but there was still quite a bit more story left. 223. Well, I understand that, but there's also seasons in a show. So, like, you have a certain lineup of shows per season, but Frieren, I've seen some anime only have 6 or 12 episodes seasons. But yet, you turn around and you see something like Pokemon that has like 156 in one season. And it's like, is it just how much the author creates in that time frame that's the season? Or is there some kind of like, or how much they can produce within an allotted time for a season? Or, like, I don't really understand how that works. Maybe, I don't know. $181. pseudo god. Or, not pseudo. I keep saying pseudo, I mean demigod. My brain wants to say words that aren't accurate or correct to what I am actually thinking. Like, my mouth moves before my brain has time to catch up. A god pack would be absolutely lovely. $210. But I gotta say, we're probably making pretty good bank right now as it is. So I'm not too worried. $54. Nice. 3 boxes left. Yep. Already got over halfway to level 70, I think. $470. Oh my god. 325. 441. I'm slowing down. 335. 348. 396. 438. Ghost Rare God Pack confirmed. You can get Ghost Rares off of God Packs. Holy shit. That is awesome. That is sick. I am going to actually clip that. Because that is awesome. I had wondered if it was possible to get Ghost Rares in a God Pack or get a complete Ghost Rare God Pack itself. This confirms it. Wow. That is absolute insanity. I think I've gotten more than 10 Ghost Rares, actually. I'll check after this. But you can give me an update on how much money we have. I am absolutely saving this. Let's see. One, four, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 11 Ghost Rares today. Destiny. That is insane. I am so happy. Well, we've confirmed pretty much every theory I had. Or a question I had. It may not have been the $1,000 per card ghost God pack, but it was a legendary God pack in my opinion. 276. Because that was incredible. Yeah. Still a good God pack. The fact that it was a ghost rare God pack makes it even rarer. Because of how rare rare cards are. That makes it insanely rare of a God pack. Maybe not in terms of like profit, but definitely in terms of the contents itself. Yeah, exactly. I'm not complaining. Not at all. Don't get me wrong. I actually preferred that to the normal God packs that gave like 3, 4, 5k. I prefer the Ghost Rare because that was just... I believe that was such a rare occurrence that yes, I did immediately. But I'll save again after this box, or after this handful. But I believe that was such a rare occurrence that I won't see it again for at least another month, if not more. And I'm talking a month in-game. Now, I'd love to be proven wrong, but, you know. And I am so happy I got this on stream. Now the only thing left to do is hit that 30k God pack and I'll have literally accomplished everything in the new update I wanted to. Aside from maybe remodeling my shop. Pseudo, demigod pack. $1,161. $50. Last 2 boxes of the stream. 441. Oh my god. 441. Do we have another Ghost Rare God Pack? Oh my god. We do. 513. 434. 433. 431. 275. A second a Ghost Rare God Pack. What is today? Holy shit. So remember when yeah, no kidding. Remember when I said I don't think I'll see this again for another month? I guess it's been a month. Hi, how are you all doing? It's been a month. I am literally going to be, in the description of this video, calling it the luckiest day I've ever had in this game. Because it's true. I'm gonna see if I can't get both, when I go to do the clip, I'm going to see if I can't get both of the Ghost Rare God Packs at the same time. Like, I really hope I can. 64. That would be the sickest clip I think I've ever created, especially in this game. It would be tied for my split gate kill sanity. That was... Today has been just crazy. I'm gonna save again. I don't know if I saved after that God Pack, or second God Pack or not, but I am saving again. Well, I'd say that today was a very successful day. 123. On to the last box. After these cards. I need to take a drink of water here. $71. It better not be. I don't want to wake up. This stream is really nice. I don't care if the Matrix has me. It can have me. I'm happy. Possible to clip it? Yeah, it would have. Oh well. Ooh, boy howdy. I don't think we're opening a shop today. 55. 399. $51. 50. 70. Pretty good demigod pack. 64. 'Are making quite a huge amount of profit this time around. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that resetting was the right call. 54. Alright, we got 2 handfuls left. How are we gonna end this? Yeah, put all my ghost rares out to sell first. Just have a whole case full of ghost rares. I might. 70. Last handful. Oh yeah, of course. Most of the cards do. Alright. Let's do it. All the ghost rares. Wow, holy crap. I had 4 of that one. Oh, only 2 cards short. Here. Why not? That's still crazy. Some of these designs are pretty cool. There we go. I will price all of these cards. Alright. Last thing I'm going to do, grading. Okay, so we have 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. You know what? I'm in such a good mood. Let's do a day. And I still made $4,000, by the way. So I could have bought in one more card pack before I went red. Or one more set. Okay. And the counters. And the counters. And the counters. Restock shelf. Restock shelf. Alright. It's only 60. Okay. I'll set up shop for next time off stream. We'll do more card openings. Retro. Oh. Okay, cool. What I might actually do is like have another spray over here and over here. Just in case someone gets by. I think that would be a smart idea. Alright. Up front, and center. No card deals so far. Card deal. Decline. A lot of people are leaving. Okay, it's not because there's anyone stinky back here. Ooh, that was good. They will, don't worry. It's only the start of the day. Decline. Saying it gets so fast where I can barely keep up. There we go. Nope. They're starting to sell pretty quick. Two card deals? No. Really wish I could. That would have been a 6K at least a 4K profit for me. All of my cards are gone. Good deal. Decline. They're selling now. Wow. Lots of card deals. Are you fridging kidding me? I can't keep up. That's a nice problem to have. Holy crap, 3 card deals. Except it's just a better card in general. Decline. 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 Okay. We're looking good now. Card deal. Decline. I'm not gonna use it. Card deal. Dude. Graded card, that's as good as it's gonna get. Halfway done with the day. Well, more than halfway. Oh no, about halfway. Once again, don't have. Don't have. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do after this day is out. Wow, I just cannot keep up. Thankfully, these deals aren't great, so I can just decline them. No really good deal that's taken any kind of bartering to get has popped up. And once again, all my cards are gone. Cheese and crackers, man. It's a great problem to have. There we go. Card deal. Decline. Oh boy. Finally, a little bit of a lull in customers. I'm still selling in the 200s. Card deal. Don't shake your head at me just because your deal wasn't great at all in the slightest. Not my problem. Make sure that I'm not literally out of anything. Doesn't look like we're out of anything. 56. Sure. Oh, I had 2 graded cards. A little bit harder to sell these. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't have to... Okay, well that makes things a lot easier for me. 80. $85. Nice. 2,300. Sweet. Okay. Got this bad boy. And real quick. Decline. Decline. 2,000. Don't know if it'll sell. We can always sell it tomorrow. Or next time. Decline. Decline. Alright. Hello, sir. Thank you. 36. 73 is your change. Bought the graded cards, huh? Alright. Thank you very much. Decline. Decline. Okay. Yeah, it's past closing time. Sorry, buddy. Okay, cool. I'm taking that offer. 2,200. And I will explain as to the reasons why. I know it's after closing, but that's a really strong card to start off with. Alright, 48, or 49, I mean. 92. 91, 2. Thank you. Plus, it's a good deal. Alright, that's going to do it for today's awesome stream. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I go live and post next. Oh, I had a ghost rare there. Yeah, cool. Oh. Couple of $1,000 cards. Anyways, with all of that said, sorry, I'm just focusing on different things right now. Please hold chat. There we go. Alright. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I go live next. For you, for those on YouTube. Also posting comment, what is the crazy, what was the highest number God pack you pulled? That should be fun. And if you wanted to see me stream this live, go to twitch.tv/onedamngamer and at 2 p.m. EST, and I will be live. I stream Monday through Friday, so I hope to see you there. For those on Twitch, thank you to all my lurkers, followers, lurkers, chatters, followers, and anyone who's ever rated me, whether you stayed a minute or an hour. I appreciate you all. I will be live tomorrow with Slay the Spire 2. Beyond that, I would like to say that if you want to go, if you want to see this or any other stream you may have missed, feel free to go to youtube.com/onedamngamer. So, yeah. Thank you so much. And we will leave this off with a raid. We're going to be raiding a friend of mine by the name of Lava Savage. She is a VTuber, but she is also an artist. And she is currently playing something. I saw it briefly, but I don't remember what. Minecraft. Should be one chill to another. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.